You got a new Sony camera and you have no idea how to use it. Well, welcome to Sony Camera School, Episode 1, Understanding Aperture. And what I want to do in this series is help beginners get a base level understanding of how to use their new Sony camera in both photo and video. Let's start out with what Aperture is. Aperture controls how much light comes in through your camera through the lens. I like to tell people, think about it like the pupil of your eyes. The more it opens, the more light comes in. Here's what most beginners get confused. An aperture of 1.8 is actually wider than an aperture of f8. One of my favorite uses of aperture is how to get that beautiful background blur, aka bokeh. An aperture very low, like a 1.8, will give you a blurry background, aka bokeh, while focusing in on the subject. Now, an aperture of f8 will give you a wider field of view, meaning I'll see more things in the scene with less background blur or bokeh. So when should you use it? Think about it if you're taking a portrait. You really want to isolate your subject, get that beautiful creamy background blur in the back and focusing on their face. You want to get a very low aperture, a 1.2, a 1.4, or 1.8. If you're shooting a landscape photo, a mountainside, you're shooting 5 or 10 people all in one scene, you don't want your aperture to be so low that it just focuses on one person. You want to get everybody in the scene, or you want to get the entire mountainside scene, so you want to shoot that at a 5.6 or an f8. Try to remember it like this. The lower that f number equals more light and more background blur. The higher that f number means less light and less background blur. If you like tips like this, follow me for episode 2. We're going to talk about how shutter speed affects your image. This is Michael Perryman from M. Perryman Studios, and this is Sony Camera School.